Hey everybody, how you doing? I am back from PAX finally, and ready to start making the show again. And boy, am I excited! This is probably why I go to PAX, is to get myself excited after a year of long work. And I look forward to it all year. You can even ask Becky. Like, it's all I talk about is going to PAX and meeting everybody again and meeting new people that I've been talking with on the internet for so long. We met a lot of people, and we did a whole bunch of these cheese cam videos where we kind of held the camera and we went like, at PAX 2011 we met, and then I say their name as I hold it up in the air. And we're going to be looking at those tonight on the show. We're going to do a post PAX show where we look at all the footage, including the people we met. And I'm going to edit those we met videos into one big long one so that it goes together rapid fire about all the people we met. We saw a lot of video games there. I don't really concentrate on trying to play all the video games on the floor, especially the big titles, because the lines are huge and it just feels like, I don't know, I'm really scatterbrained. So when I go to play a video game and there's people watching me and there's the creator of the video game, or if it's a small game or if it's a big game, there's a guy saying, you can turn down the 3D on the side there of your 3DS, like, because Nintendo has just these people that they hired. um, it just distracts me and I really suck at the game and I get confused and I don't enjoy it. So I usually just concentrate on just walking around and seeing everything and seeing how people are interacting with everything and how each booth is run. At the very end of PAX, I went around with the camera just holding it like this and just recording every single booth as I walked by. So possibly tonight, I think on tonight's show, we're just going to watch that and we're going to go through and kind of just discuss each booth if we have something to say about it. Otherwise, I'll skip past it, like sort of a fast forward thing, and we'll just like comment on the things that we saw. PAX is overwhelming. Like, you can't see everything. There's no way you can. You can barely soak in what you do see. A lot of what you see, you just don't understand. You're like, what is this? And you ask somebody and they're like, I don't know. And you ask the people at the booth, they're like, they give you some explanation you don't understand. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not cut out for this. I don't know. It doesn't matter because I had fun. We met so many people. Once again, we met like people that we met last year, like Gamester 81 and Johnny Millennium. Um, this year, I finally got a chance to meet the Starship Amazing, one half of them, Derek Alexander. He also does the Happy Video Game Nerd, which they've actually just made a video parody of us using that show, which I've yet to actually watch, but we'll be watching that in the future. Met James, Angry Nintendo Nerd, or I mean Angry Video Game Nerd, the Nintendo Nerd. We finally met James Rolfe. He met up with us, and we went out for a night of drinking with him and Angry Joe from Blistered Thumbs. This is what PAX is all about, and I haven't been to any other convention, but I just have this strong feeling that PAX is probably the best thing that you can go to for gamers. I'm sure that Derek would pipe in at that moment and say, MagFest, because he's always trying to sell me on it and get me down to MagFest. And I've heard that that's kind of what it's all about there, is just meeting with people and hanging out and partying. But I think PAX has a nice balance of both, a convention to, like, give yourself something to talk about, and then all the people coming together so that you can meet and talk with each other. Um, I can't encourage you guys enough to come out to PAX next year. We're going to be at PAX East this year, so if you're on the East Coast and you can't get to PAX West, at least you're going to have a chance if you're on that side of the country. So if you can, get out to it. And I've heard that there's even going to be a third PAX soon, an international PAX possibly. That was a little bit of rumbling going around on the show floor. What else is there to say about PAX? Cosplayers, they're always out in full force, and they're fun. And we got a lot of meet the videos with them as well. I'm happy to be home with my kitties. My voice has recovered, as you may have heard from that goodbye from PAX video. It was pretty much destroyed after the third day of constant screaming at the camera and at other people in loud bars where we couldn't hear each other talk. What else is there to say? Just excited to get back to playing some video games, and there are a lot of them. If that show floor is anything to indicate, there's just so many games, and I'm happy. about some of the plans I have for this year that are going to be able to help me tackle all those games. More of that to come later on in this week. There's going to be a fan extravaganza thing that I've been kind of saying for the last like 3 months that we're finally going to cover, looking at fan art, some of the fan. So I don't like calling people fans. If you've watched the show a lot, you know I like to just call them viewers because I find it to be a disparaging term. It's like you're fanatical about my stuff. You are such a fan. But no, so we're going to look at viewer stuff and all the things that they've been sending in over the last 2 years that I've never really covered just because it just every time that somebody sent me something new that was really cool, I was like, well, I can't show that on show and trailer until I've shown all that old stuff. So we're going to try to catch up in one whack, and that's coming in about a week, maybe two. Simpsons build is also coming up soon, and that'll be about 3 weeks from now. And heck, why not I just tell you everything that's coming up? October is going to be just about nothing but Halloween and scary games and just like nonstop leading up to one epic Halloween night episode. I'm excited, guys, about this year. It's going to be amazing. And this entire summer, I've been doing nothing but preparing for the new show, the way the show is going to be going forward, and just like the pace that I want to create content. I think that's all I have to say about PAX. So watch us tonight as we all discuss what we saw and what we did. It's going to be a fun show. Just relaxing and watching some vacation videos. I'll see you there, guys. Sorry there was no kitties, and I love you. Bye now.